The next matchup, Philly at Tampa Bay. Look, Baker's cooking at the moment. This Tampa Bay offense is looking good. Do you think this could be an interesting one for kind of fancy options this week?
Yeah, I do. I mean, the big question is going to be whether the Tampa Bay offensive line can hold up against that Eagles defensive front. Like Jalen Carter looks like an absolute menace. We've seen how good they can be in matchups, and the Bucs offensive line definitely isn't a strength at the minute. So that will be very interesting. But Baker, he's doing fantastic. Mike Evans looks fantastic. So lean into them. I think the Eagles quite often give up running back receptions. They take away the game in other aspects, and so they're happy to let a little bit go underneath. And their linebackers aren't a strength of the team. So Rashad White could possibly see more use. Perhaps it's a game where Chris Godwin gets going, but so far it's been a little bumpy for Chris Godwin. So yeah, I'd be fine with the main options on the Bucs. I think Cade Otton is a nice dart throw if you're playing showdown slates, because we've seen this Eagles team struggle to defend tight ends over the last couple of weeks. On the Philly side of things, yeah, we're all waiting to hear if Kenneth Gainwell's going to play. That would very much change the outlook, I think, for DeAndre Swift. Kenneth Gainwell has got so much credit in the bank with this Eagles offense. He's been around with them, taking them, played ahead of other running backs at points of the Super Bowl. But I also think that Devonta Smith could easily have a big week. Tampa have allowed third most fantasy points to wide receivers out wide. We saw the squeaky wheel narrative kind of possibly for A.J. Brown. He was shouting at Jalen Hurts on the sideline. So I quite like the idea of aggressively attacking this game for showdowns and really try to make sure you fit both Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown into the lineups.
Yeah, quite like that. We've got another question in the chat. Just got offered T. Higgins and Ken Walker for CD Lamb.
I think I'd stick with CD Lamb, unless you
I
really need a running back.
Yeah, it depends a little bit on kind of what the rest of your roster is, but that's not enough for me to be selling CD Lamb there. We got one more matchup to go, guys. If you've made it this far, hit the like button, hit that thumbs up. Come on, let's get some more numbers up there. And also, if you've not already, hit the subscribe. We're closing in on 1350. Let's hit it tonight, and we can have a little party. And also, if you're liking what you see, hit the join button. Become a member from as little as 99p, $1.25 a month. You get access to DFS, best ball, dynasty, redraft content, everything you could ever want from as little as less than half the price of a cup of coffee right now.